against Auburn on that stage and what it was like to get the start and how you kind of felt out there?
Well, early on last week, Jamar was named the starter, and Coach had told us that we would be splitting reps at Z, and I was perfectly fine with that. I really like Jamar. I like the way he plays, and I feel like I can learn a lot watching him. And when he went down, coming in, and Coach telling me I'm getting the start, it was kind of big. True freshman, first game against an SEC school, and the atmosphere was heavy out there. I couldn't even hear myself think, so it felt good to be out there in the front of that big crowd. And I tried to do everything right, but it was fun. It was fun.
Lost, but how do you think you did yourself?
I feel like I did all right. I feel like it was a good first game, a good game to get under my belt. I feel like we can only get better from here, and it feels good to actually be a part of a program like Louisville.
Quite a few first-year guys played significant minutes. Do you guys, as a group, sort of take pride in that you were able to do that?
Yeah, I'm actually proud to be a starter. It's one thing you come in not ranked high. You're just a receiver out of Mississippi. You come in, you expect to get a little bit of play time here and there, and to be starting my first game, that was actually pretty incredible.
What do you think of Jackson's performance for freshman?
I think Lamar is the most exciting quarterback in college football right now. That's actually my roommate, and we used to sit over the summer and just talk about if we get our chance to get in there and make plays, and everything that we talked about came out this past weekend, and it was just exciting to watch him play when I wasn't on the field and exciting to block for him when he was running.
You had the opportunity to catch a lot of balls from him during the summer and just working out on your own. What's your impression of him, or what do you like about him as a thrower? You saw a lot when he would run as well.
Lamar, he has a great arm. Lamar could probably throw a ball 85 yards easily, and his throws are very accurate. They have high velocity. That's what I was looking for. They have high velocity, so it's easy for him to throw you open because it gets there so fast. So you have to be ready for it. You also have to, just respect his feet. So it's so much easier for him to throw you open because he can scramble and then throw it. So.
Were you surprised that he got to play as much as he did on Saturday?
No, sir. We always knew from day one, just out there during Skelly and during mat drills, that Lamar had talent. He could play at any moment, and I knew they would have at least a few packages for him to play in. So.
When he starts scrambling, what should wide receivers do? What do you do?
Well, his first instinct is to throw the ball downfield. So he'll kind of give you a look and a head nod to either turn back or come back towards him. And when he actually tucks the ball, that's when you just turn the block for him.
You said his ball has high velocity. Is that an adjustment for a receiver? Do you have to anticipate a little more?
Yeah, because there's a lot of quarterbacks in high school who aren't really taught the correct form of how to throw a ball that hard and how to just throw them open like that. And so there's a lot of people who come into college and they're so used to the lob pass, just a fade ball for touchdowns, and when you got him throwing a hitch 100 miles an hour at you, it gets a little harder to adjust to.
As roommates, what have your conversations been like the last couple of days since the game?
We're just talking about how we got to get our chance. We've been buzzing a little bit. We hear our names in a few places, saw our name in the paper, and it's big because we're 18-year-old freshmen, and this is stuff you just dream of as a kid.
What's his mentality like? You know him better than we do.
Lamar he's a great guy. Like, he's fun to talk to. He likes to have fun. He likes to talk. He likes to play video games, but he also likes to work. So he's just an all-around great guy.
Is he a good roommate?
He's an amazing roommate.
Does he make his bed? Does he clean up?
Yeah, he's pretty fair with the cleaning.
Did you sense any apprehension from some of the older players, that younger guys were getting their opportunity and doing so well, or what was the overall reaction that you perceived?
Well, for the most part, the whole game, coming off the field, going back on the field, all the older guys were very supportive. They were like, hey, keep it up, you're working good right now, keep blocking, catch every ball comes, and just keep grinding, and they were very supportive.
How does that make you feel? I mean, just especially from your situation.
Well, it makes me feel like proud to be. This is a team. It's more like a family though, because like even though the older guys aren't playing, like Jamar, he's hurt, but he's steady putting knowledge in my ear and when Quick went down, he was still, before he went to the back, he was, hey, come on, keep it going. Y'all got this. Y'all got this. When Jaquay wasn't playing, he was in there. You got this. And so it just makes me feel like a better receiver than what I actually am because they're prepping me up.
What did you kind of come in? Did you kind of come in feeling like you were a little bit underrated, you know, just as, you know, among the class, or that you kind of thought?
I wouldn't say I was underrated. I felt as if I had a little more to prove than everybody else, though, because of the fact that I am from Mississippi. There aren't many big receivers that come out of Mississippi recently. So it's just, you know, I have a bigger target on my back because it's more pressure on me to make it from where I'm from than for Pete or for Imani, who are also great receivers. You know, their rank speaks highly of their actual attributes. They are great receivers. I enjoy working with those guys every day.
What was it like for you to get recruited by Coach Buckley and, you know, him being, having gone to your school, probably the best player ever at your school, I'm guessing, just kind of go follow him?
It was actually pretty cool. Like when he came to the school, everybody was like, "That's the real Buckley. That's the real Buckley." You know, it was just. And when he came to talk to me, it was just like so surreal because this is a guy you hear many stories about. My uncle still talks about him because they went to high school together. So it's just crazy how that happened.
What do you kind of add to the mix as far as just how big you are and, you know, athletic guy, but coming in 6'4" and what, like 200 pounds, I guess?
Yeah, I'm around 210 right now, but it feels like a lot of people didn't realize I was as big as I was or as fast as I was. I feel like in open space I can make a few guys miss, and if I get open, I could probably outrun a few guys. So.
Sorry.
Oh,
Thank you.
no problem.
Is that it?